My first guest, Oscar-nominated actress, one of our favorites. What a lovely, lovely person she is. She's starring in a new movie with Owen Wilson and Matt Dillon. It's called You Mean Dupree. Very funny comedy. It opens Friday the 14th. Please welcome Kate Hudson. Nice to see you. How you doing? You look fabulous. You look
I haven't been here in a year almost.
Is it really? A year? Wow.
Isn't that? Am I right? Am I totally wrong?
No, that's about right, I guess.
Okay.
See, it's hard to stare in your eyes with that dress. I'm trying not to be rude. Can I do this? Can I just look? Can I just look once? Just go. Okay. You know what I'm saying? No, because you know what I'm saying. I mean, but I mean. Because as a guy, you want to look, but you don't want to be rude. So I just wanted to look once, just to get it out of my mind.
Do you want to feel it? It feels really good.
No, it's fine.
Oh, World Cup. Let's talk.
World Cup. We were talking backstage a few minutes ago, and you're like a huge World Cup fan, aren't
well,
you?
I played soccer like my whole childhood.
Really? Okay.
So I'm. Oh yeah, and I've been obsessed with the World Cup, and I was rooting for Italy almost all the way.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I have a lot of Italian in me.
Right. Okay.
So I had to kind of root for. Okay. I mean, you know, when the USA kind of left really early on.
Yeah, we were gone like the first 20 minutes.
You got to kind of like jump on somebody else's bandwagon.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I've been obsessed with it.
Okay.
And it's been just a blast. And then, I mean, yesterday that whole Zidane.
Right, the guy that headbutted.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Now, see, as Americans, we like that. Oh, contact soccer.
No,
yes!
But it was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved watching things like that. Yeah.
Now, do you play now as an adult?
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I'm so glad you brought it up, Jay.
Really?
Yeah, well, Owen Wilson,
right.
He actually likes to have soccer matches at his house, which we had a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened that I found out Owen's a great guy, loved working with him, and he's a cheater.
What?
We were winning. His brother Andrew was on my team. We were totally winning.
Right.
We scored a goal, and all of a sudden Owen's like, handball. And I'm going, handball?
That's a good impression.
And
you actually did it. You did handball. Like you said it just like you. That was very good, actually.
And I'm going, handball. It was a 20-minute argument. We're arguing for 20 minutes. And, of course, everybody's like, okay, Owen, we can do it over again. And then he scores a goal and says, oh, I won the game. And really, I won. So the world needs to know he is a cheater. Wow. And he is a bad loser. Wow. And I think totally differently of him.
Now, he's here tomorrow night. Will he have a different version? Will he then say that you are the weasel?
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course. Oh, yeah, he dishes it off on everybody else.
Wow.
All the time.
Now, I sensed, it must be the Italian part, that you seem very competitive. Like, you don't just go out there to play.
Well, it's a soccer game.
Well, that's what I mean, but I mean, it's not the little kick. I mean, you're actually going there and, you know what I mean? It's not like the girls in the light beer ads. You're kicking ass, right?
Yeah, I mean, it really made me mad. It's like, you know, we won with the goodness of our sportsmanship. Wow. And then somebody like Owen has to just walk and like stomp all over it. And then he scores a goal.
And what was the final score? So what was the final score?
Well, we were playing a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
well, we played a couple games. We played a bunch of games.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will get his version of this tomorrow and see if it is any different than yours.
Well, who are you going to believe, Jay?
Well, I'm going to... You always go with the half-naked one.
Thank you.
I'm on your side. Now, how was your 4th of July? What went on?
Oh, it was really great. We were on Broad Beach in Malibu, and there was a big barge of wonderful fireworks.
Big barge of wonderful.
A big barge of wonderful. No, it was fireworks. You know, the barge goes out there and all the fireworks happen. Okay. And it was great. Okay. Although for some reason, the 4th of July kind of depresses me a little bit.
Why? What's the
I don't know.
I mean, it's our independence.
I know.
Things are going off.
I know. I don't know what it is. I always feel a little. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, is there like?
You know what it is?
Are you so up from Flag Day?
No, I just figured it out. It's because it feels like from that point on the summer's over.
The summer's over?
Yes, you know, it's like the heat of the summer, and then the summer's over, and you got to put your bathing suits away, and you got to get out the sweaters. And that's depressing, and August is kind of a depressing month.
So.
Does anybody agree with me?
Oh, no. Oh, shut up. You're just saying that because she's cute. No, that is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, it does to me, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, we'll find out what Owen feels about that tomorrow night. More with Kate. Be right back. Right after this. Welcome back. Talking with Kate Hudson. You're on the cover of My Bible, Vogue.
Oh, is that your Bible?
Very cute picture in there. Now, I read the article here, and the pole dancing. What is that? Tell me about that. I was stunned.
Ever since this thing came out, that's all I get asked.
Yeah.
And don't think I'm going to get on your floor like Terry Hatcher. Move my hips around.
Really?
No, I only work with the pole. No.
No, what is it? What is it? Is this?
No, it's like belly dancing. I mean, it's like basically if you go or salsa dancing. It's
Right.
it's a sort of new fun kind of type of aerobics thing. And I've danced my whole life, and my
Right.
girlfriend was a dancer, and she made me go to the class,
Right.
and I was addicted ever since.
Plus, you get dollar bills.
Not so much.
Not so much. Not so much.
Yeah, and that was so funny because I was doing all this press, and I would tell people like it's really not that big of a deal, and next thing you know, it's like there's like headlines that my publicist sends me like Kate Hudson gyrates her hips for like men on the street. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's really fun, and it's like it's one of those things. All my girlfriends go and we do it, and we laugh our butts off.
You see me arguing? Have I stopped you and said, no, don't do this? No, please, more. Now, tell us about You, Me, and Dupree. Very funny movie. Tell people what it's about.
Well, it's basically the house guest that won't leave.
Right, I know how that works.
And that would be Owen. And it's really cute and really funny. And Matt Dillon and I play husband and wife.
Right.
And we come back from our honeymoon. Dupree loses his job, comes in the house,
Right,
doesn't,
right.
And chaos ensues. Oh, I just lost my mic. And can I just keep this out? And that's basically the gist of the movie.
Have you ever had this happen to you? Had a house guest come that wouldn't? This is a delicate subject.
I kind of think everybody has, although because I have, my husband's a musician, and we have people in and out of the house that are, crazy characters all the time.
Right.
I actually have a girlfriend who's backstage right now. There's a scene where Owen's character sort of burns the house down with a stick of butter, and I would say she's my girlfriend who would probably do something
Really?
like that. Yeah, her name's Sam. And no, I'm just totally ratting her out.
Now, you play a school teacher in the film.
Yeah.
Did you get along? Were you a good student? Did you get along well with your...
I actually ran into a teacher on the street the other day.
Yeah.
My history teacher who
How sad.
I said,
He was living on the street?
No. No, and I said, I was a good student, come on. And she goes, well, you just didn't work too hard. And then I had this other teacher, Hyacinth Young, who
What's her name?
Hyacinth Young.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a real
Jamaican. One of my, literally the reason why I fell in love with literature is because of this woman.
Right.
But she also, I wouldn't do any reading, but I'd argue, and I'd sit there and I'd argue whatever the point was, and she'd look at me and go, "Did you even read what we're talking about?" I'm like, "No, I have no idea what we're talking about, but I have an opinion." So no, I wasn't a good student.
Did you get in trouble? Were you?
I was always late. I was really tardy.
Tardy.
God, I just
That's a word you only
didn't
use
like
in school, really. You can't really be tardy for a job. You can't be tardy on a date. Only in school can you be tardy.
I did win Best Excuse because I was always tardy, so I had to give excuses.
Right.
And it was in film class, and I remember it was Jesse. Jesse was his name, my teacher, and I believe that my excuse was that I had a bikini wax and was sitting in the waiting room for 10 minutes. And
Really?
Yeah, and at my 8th grade graduation, they had like funny awards, and I got Best Excuse.
Where was this, Malibu High? Where was it?
No, I went to Crossroads.
See, I can't imagine in New England. I was late because of a bikini wax. I mean,
Well, I thought it was a good excuse. I was being very sincere, and I wasn't lying.
Yeah.
So I figured, hey, you know, I was a senior.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, no, I was a senior.
Yeah.
Okay, that was when I was a senior.
Yeah.
8th grade, I got best flirt.
Yeah, you know. The 8th grade bikini wax is a little creepy.
I forgot that little piece of information.
Yeah, that's a little more than I want to know.
No.
All right, no. We have a clip here of the movie. My 3rd grade bikini wax. Hey! Kids are growing up too fast.
Oh, God.
Now what's okay? This is when you and I know this scene. You're about to sort of make love.
Yeah, we're about to get it on, and we're rudely interrupted.
Let's take a look.
Look, I told Dupree not to change anything without asking, and I gave him a pair of pajamas. Dupree's gonna get the hang of this. He's never truly been domesticated. He's like the ape man of Borneo.
Oh, so we're the lucky ones who get to housebreak him?
Well, you know what I mean, honey.
I'm over. I finished my thank you notes today. Do you need help with your app?
No. Candlesticks, bread maker, crock pot. I got them covered.
This is my final offer.
No, I got them covered.
Sorry to interrupt. Oh. Sorry, the downstairs toilet is on the fritz again.
Please tell me he's joking.
We might need some matches.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of the summer. The summer is almost over, so enjoy the fall. I know you've got to go to your premiere.
I do.
Your premiere's in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Kate, thank you very much. Kate Hudson, be right back.